Welcome back to part 2 about the accusative, and in this video we're going to focus mainly on when you don't use the accusative. The first thing we're going to talk about is what kind of words don't take the accusative. The definite article la never takes the accusative. It's always la, it never changes. Numbers that don't end in o or a, she havas du filojn, for example, du is still du. Quantity words that end in e, such as multe, kelke, iomete, pli and play, and the correlatives that end in om, tiom, kiom, iom, etc. When you use the little word chi, only the word that it's paired with takes the accusative, not chi itself. The accusative case is not used with intransitive verbs. I have a video about transitivity. If you'd like to know more about that, there will be a link below. For the purpose of this video, that is not really important to know. And the last thing which gives people a lot of trouble is after a preposition, unless it's used to show movement in that direction. That's going to be the focus of the video since this is troublesome for most people. The accusative is not used after prepositions because prepositions cannot have objects. I tried to keep the vocabulary simple, but the main thing to pay attention to is the prepositions, where the accusative is, and mainly where the accusative is not. In parentheses will be the preposition, just in case you don't know what the preposition is. She told him that. She diris al li tion. Here, al is the preposition, and so the word that comes right after is li, and we don't use the accusative on li. We use it on tion because that is the thing that she actually said. They gave him the gift. Ili donis la donatson al li. This is really similar to the first sentence. You can say ili donis la donatson al li or ili donis al li la donatson. The main thing is that al li has to be together and la donatson has to be together. I will buy my friend's house. Mi aĉetos la domon de mia amiko. The thing that I will buy is the house. Of my friend is just telling me who it belongs to. The girl doesn't have a lot of friends. La knabino ne havas multe da amikoj. Multe is one of those words that doesn't get the accusative, so even though it might seem like it's the object, you don't put the accusative on it. Amikoj comes right after da, so you don't put it on that either. She likes one of them. She ŝatas unu el ili. So here unu is a number, but it doesn't end in o or a, so you just leave it alone. My dad bought a new car for my brother. Mia patro aĉetis por mia frato novan aŭton. The thing that my dad actually bought is a new car, novan aŭton. That's why that has the accusative. He didn't buy my brother, he bought the car. The teacher already talked about that. La instruisto jam parolis pri tio. The boy plays with the girl. La knabo ludas kun la knabino. We believe in God. Ni credas je Dio. So now the last thing we're going to talk about is adjectives. What is the difference between I paint the red door and I paint the door red? The difference is that in the first example, the door is red when I'm painting it, and in the second example, it's just a door and I'm painting it red, so it's red after I paint it. In Esperanto, we use the accusative to show the difference between these two sentences and not the word order. The first sentence is Mi farbas la ruĝan pordon. Both ruĝan and pordon have the accusative. Pordon is the direct object because that's the thing that I'm painting. Ruĝan has the accusative because it tells you what kind of door I'm painting. It's the red one. It's not the blue one or the black one. It's the red one. The second sentence is Mi farbas la pordon ruĝa. There's a couple different things to point out here. The first thing is that the word order is the same to English. This is the normal way that you would say it. You'd put the adjective after. The second thing is that ruĝa doesn't have the accusative anymore. If it did, the two sentences would be exactly the same because adjectives can go before or after the noun. The accusative is what actually makes the difference, not where the adjective is. Mi farbas la pordon ruĝan is exactly the same as the sentence above it. Mi farbas ruĝa la pordon is another way of saying mi farbas la pordon ruĝa. The two sentences on top are the normal ways of saying it. The two on the bottom are alternatives. One other thing to point out is that you can't say mi farbas la ruĝa pordon. you have to put la directly in front of the direct object. We're going to look at another example here. She found the boring book versus she found the book boring. This follows the exact same pattern as before, so if you want to go ahead and try this by yourself and pause the video here, you can go ahead and do that, and then I'll show the translations after. She found the boring book. She trovis la enuigan libron. She found the book boring. She trovis la libron enuiga. She trovis la libron enuigan, and she trovis enuiga la libron. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.